It's time for Q&A with the Credit Game.
We are going to go through how to use a credit as best as possible.
Okay.
So the first one,
Major bank.
the reason why a major bank credit card is the best place to start if you can is because underwriters, when you're looking to apply for other types of credit,
Yeah.
they would prefer to see credit cards with a major bank.
Okay.
It's just more prestigious. So that's...
It's like going for the brand name versus
Oh, yes.
the generic.
Yeah, exactly. So it's just kind of the brand is already there.
Yeah.
And they know that it's sometimes harder to get qualified for. So that's the reason why.
Okay.
If you can't get approved with a major bank, let's say you've tried and it got declined for whatever reason.
Oh.
So if you're new to Canada or just starting out, then secured credit cards might be an option.
Yeah.
But if you are trying to rebuild your credit, most likely the major bank will not approve you for a secured or unsecured credit card. That leaves you with the non-major banks to get started.
Okay.
And I have a link below with a list of all the different credit rebuilding products or secured credit cards or unsecured credit cards that are easier to qualify for.
Always a low balance.
The balance is key to always keep it under half of the limit. Some people have different limits or suggestions on that.
Yeah.
The lower it is, the better. So I don't really care which one as long as it's low. But we do have links to another episode we did on the whole balance.
So then using cash would be probably better.
Yeah, you could use cash or debit more often if you're having trouble keeping that balance low. But the key is keep it low at all times, always throughout the month.
Always.
So, always.
Pay right away.
In my experience, those that wait to pay are generally the ones that get caught with late payments or high balances, which lower your score.
Okay.
So pay right away, then it's done, over with, and you don't have to think about it anymore. Next.
Makes sense.
We're brainwashed to believe that the more you use a credit card, the better it is. That is not true. Use it once or 100 times throughout the month, and it affects the score the exact same way.
Oh, okay.
So
just having like an automatic payment come out once a month.
Yep.
And it keeps you below that balance and it helps build your credit.
So yes, you do not have to overcomplicate things.
Yeah.
You do not have to put everything on there and then remember to pay it off. You can just put the one transaction on there once a month, and that is good enough to keep it active. If you want to use it more, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. You just got to remember, once again, the balance is key. So the more you use it, the more you have to pay it off or low. Next.
Don't close.
There's the temptation to upgrade once you have a credit card. They'll call you, say, hey, upgrade for new points, travel, get this new card. Or maybe you signed up with an annual fee once and now you don't want it. Whatever the case may be, just know that if you close a credit card, it dramatically lowers the score. And we do have an episode in detail about the dangers of that because it's not common sense. But in Canada, really important that you know that closing a credit card can dramatically lower your score. 80, 60, 100 points.
So crazy.
It can be a lot.
Yeah.
So watch that episode before you close anything.
2 is better than 1.
Yes. 1 credit card is good, but 2 is better. And
so 2 with major banks, correct?
that's the ideal.
Okay.
So if you get at least 2 with major banks, that's really the ideal. There's some risk, once again, associated. If you can't control 1 credit card, you're not going to be really out of control with 2. So if you're just starting out, you might want to just get 1 card first to see if you can control everything. Like I said, there's another episode that goes through how you can build your credit or use credit cards without the temptation or the headache of keeping the minimum payments. Having 2 credit cards is ideal.